for one fall. Introducing first, to my left, from County Cork, Ireland, weighing 141 pounds, Velvet Mcintyre. Her opponent, from Columbia, South Carolina, at 160 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Ladies Champion, the Fabulous Moolah.
Welcome everyone, Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside with my longtime friend and wrestler extraordinaire, His Lordship, Alfred Hayes, for this World Wrestling Federation action. Alfred, this is not a title match.
No, and neither is Moolah a stunning beauty either.
Well, she wouldn't have won the Miss Universe that just went down a few days ago, but she certainly is someone to reckon with.
I was going to say, however, she is a fantastic lady wrestler.
I believe the longest reigning champion in the history of all of professional wrestling, including the men.
Yes, absolutely. I don't think any man could have had the staying power that Moolah has been able to show. And just look at her. I don't know how old Moolah is. I wouldn't dare to venture a guess or be so rude as to say that in her presence.
Especially if she could catch you on it.
If she heard me and then outside through the ropes. She's got a devastating right-hander.
Excuse me, Lord. Velvet Mcintyre, of course, the #1 challenger now for her title. Although this is not a title match. It's a non-title match up here we're looking at. But look at that. Handful of tights underneath.
That's typical Moolah.
She knows every trick in the book, and it's few that aren't in the book.
Yes, she certainly does. But she's going to find her match here, I'm afraid, in Velvet Mcintyre, who is, well, we've said that for many, many years, of course, but she is a young girl. She's given away a lot of years. And I would say that in the power department, she's giving away a lot of power to Velvet Mcintyre. The only thing, of course, is that thing called experience, and there is no substitute for that.
Absolutely not. Maybe youth can give you a little edge over experience, but not a whole bunch. Oh, monkey flip, nicely done by the Fabulous One. Double axe handle right to the back. And she is methodical, is she not? Once she starts on something, look at this. 2 hands full of hair, snap marrying her over. Come on, referee, do your job in there. Look out. Velvet through the ropes onto the concrete floor here. Fabulous One claiming victory, although she hasn't beaten anybody yet.
No, and that's how she treats all her opponents. You know, she's done that to give this girl a sort of a psychological inferior feeling. And I'm sure that is what has happened. Moolah she just won't give you a chance. And these young girls, I'm afraid, they've got to harden themselves up and become accustomed to this, because Moolah's going to reign for another 10 years if they don't.
Oh, look at that. Velvet grabbing the legs, pulling the Fabulous One out, and really unloading with some roundhouse rights. But there's that experience again. Just a split-second delay there. Wow, what a shot that was. No wonder, Lord, several years ago, Pat Patterson was challenged.
Look at this. Oh.
Slams on national television by the Fabulous One, and Patterson declined. Yes.
Well, I know that she has knocked several men out with that right hand of hers with just one punch, so she could have done the same thing to Patterson, maybe.
Wow, I was very shocked at that. I think that Pat didn't want to step into the ring with a female any way, shape, or form, regardless of whether it was Moolah or anybody else. Nice headbutt right in the lower abdomen area, sets the Fabulous One back. Oh, 1 foot caught her right underneath the chin, and that one caught her again as Mcintyre is starting to unload here. Moolah wants time out. He's not going to get any. Oh! It's much easier to step through the ropes than to come in that way.
Yes.
Watch this clothesline. No! Little slingshot move there by Velvet. Going to go for it again.
Or is she going to turn her over into a Boston Crab?
No, another slingshot.
Well, she's certainly softening Moolah up now. Moolah's not looking so quite cocksure that she was a little while ago.
Looking for somewhere to hide.
I think she is. That hiding under a rope is no good at all.
It's got to be a tremendous disadvantage to have that much hair that Velvet does. It's just an invitation. You know.
Yes, I wonder, a girl like that doesn't wear a net or something around her hair.
You know, do it up differently. Even if she wants to have long hair, do it up differently for the match. Oh, what an uppercut.
McIntyre had her moments just then, but I'm afraid she didn't cash in on them.
Fabulous One will give you a negative attitude in a hurry about the world of professional wrestling. 2 count. McIntyre manages a kick out, and the Fabulous One lands on top of the referee. He's telling her, "You're out of here. You'll be gone in a second."
Wow, look at this.
Double leg trip, nicely done. Here we're going. Oh, giant swing coming up. Haven't seen one of these in quite some time. Turns her loose. Oh, but look at Velvet. She's dizzy as well. That's the only fault of that particular move.
That is the trouble. Look at that.
Missed the drop kick.
Gone.
Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. We could have a big upset here. No. Fabulous One reaching back, hooking the legs. Shoulders are down. This one is history. Outsmarted her.
That is experience. It pays off every time.
We talked about earlier on.
Look at Moolah. She's so weak. Now, McIntyre made her pay for that victory, though.
Boy, she got caught in a number of different ways. But the Fabulous One getting her hand raised in a token of victory here this week in the World Wrestling Federation.
In a way, that's a shame for McIntyre because this was her chance to prove herself the #1 logical contender for that World Championship, and she failed to do it.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I look a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh.